Guys, the first principle of clean eating is eating 5 to 6 small meals a day. I know everyone's programmed to eat 3 meals. That's just how it's been. But eating 5 small meals a day will keep your metabolism stimulated so that you'll burn fat and calories. So yeah, eat every 2 to 3 hours. Make sure that they're healthy meals, and yeah, that's the first principle. So I know it's hard to break that habit, but 5 to 6 small meals a day. So the second principle is eating within an hour after you rise. Now the reason for this is it jumpstarts your metabolism, and make sure you have a good breakfast. I usually have my Shakeology, but a lot of people have oatmeal with almond milk and fruit. Also, you can add a little bit of flaxseed to that. Just make sure that it's a really good breakfast. It's going to stick to you and keep you satisfied until your next snack. So, yeah, it's really important. Breakfast really is the most important meal of the day. So just keep that in mind. An hour after rising, you should eat your breakfast. So this next one is kind of the opposite of the last. Don't go to bed on a full stomach. So eat 2 to 3 hours before going to bed. Now I know that sometimes, I know that me especially, around right before I go to bed, I'm starving and I can't sleep if I'm starving. So I'll just get an apple, or have something small so that it can tie me over until morning, because I really can't sleep if I'm starving. So just play that by ear. Just don't go eat a great big meal right before bed. Not a good idea. So you sleep on that, and the food has a tendency to turn to fat. So just use wisdom, actually, and just yeah, have an apple or a couple of almonds or just something to keep you so that you're satisfied until morning. So yeah, eat 2 to 3 hours prior to going to bed at night. Next, I just want to talk about food choices. So they're in certain categories, actually, all food is. So first you have your starchy carbs. Those are things like sweet potatoes, bananas, carrots, brown rice. Those are things that you can have 2 helpings of a day. Then you have your complex carbs. Complex carbs are your fruits and vegetables. So apples, berries, celery, cucumbers, onions, just your fruits and vegetables are the complex carbs. You can have one of those for every meal that you have. And then you have your proteins, and those are things like the lean meats, beans, quinoa, hummus, chicken, fish, things like that. You can also have one of those for every meal.